What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another weekly update for the global version of Mega Man X Dive for November 29th, 2023. Now, if I sound a little tired, I apologize. Again, I just stayed up until reset to do this when I normally go to bed an hour earlier at least. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the notice board to see what's new here. Although they have been pretty decent at updating the notice board a little bit. So, and you probably have seen, if you check the notice board anytime within the past few days, you likely have seen that it did update. But upcoming changes, here are the changes that are supposed to go live today on the 29th. Vengeful file gets DNA, which is kind of surprising. Oh, not really, not necessarily surprising. But because he gets a DNA, he gets a rerun, and I think that never mind. I was gonna say I don't remember Massimo and Zero getting a rerun, but I think they did. I just didn't care about the banner. That's probably what happened. Vengeful files DNA. Fix DNA. One hitting a target with Venture Round moves all buffs from the target. Okay, so he has a buff cleanse. That's pretty good. Whip with 2 launches, increase damage taken by 35%. Whip with 2 launches, increase damage by 35%. This seems really lazy, to be honest, for DNA 2 and DNA 3. This could have just been in one DNA, to be quite honest. That's how I think it should have been. But, I mean, here's what it is. Or maybe just make it 30%, slap them both together, and then make a different fixed DNA for the third slot, but whatever. Recombined DNA heavy towards launcher slash boss. Unique recombined DNA slot 5. Vengeful double amp launcher. Whip with 2 launchers, increase damage by 18%. Okay, that's not too bad. I think that's actually... Is that more than we get... Do we get for the double amp? I don't remember. For the recombined DNA slot 5. I honestly, I don't remember. I think it is more than usual. Regardless. Buffs, next up. Dive Armor Iris. Dive Armor Iris gets some buffs. That's quite nice there. Skill and Halo Touch cooldown 6 seconds, which I don't remember what it was before. Slight damage increase. Modifier chip 1 now increase damage by 20%. Modifier chip 2 increase damage by 20%. And now automatically still activations. Prior to this, you would have to connect with the Halo Slash, and then you get a second activation. Now you just get 2 activations, which is fantastic. Chip 3 now grants a 1 second true show time upon activation. Kind of par for the course here with characters that are getting buffed. Skill 2 blinking slash cooldown 4.5 seconds. Again, I don't remember what that was initially. Maybe it might have been 5 seconds. A slight damage increase. Now it grants 2 second true short time upon activation. Chip 1 increase damage by 20%. Fixed DNA 1 attacking the target on the effects or interference, increase damage by 40%. That's a huge increase right there. I think that she's going to probably be pretty good for raids as well now. It's pretty good. Copy X. Now Copy X is someone that I think needed buffs quite a bit, and as you can see here, because he was closer to a launch unit, he got quite a lot. So skill and charge shot cooldown is 2.5 seconds. I actually don't know what Copy X's cooldown was because I never owned Copy X, so I generally don't know. Major damage increase for all types of attacks. Okay, because the modifier chips change what element the attack is. Okay, so that's just inherent. Chip 3 now applies a 2 second true stun upon hitting a target. True stun just means that it can't be guarded against, so you won't be able to guard against it with the stun resistance or predator shield. Skill 2 Nova Strike cooldown 6 seconds. Again, I don't know what the cooldown of this was. Apologies about that. Major damage increase, which is probably pretty good. Now going to 2 second true short time upon activation. Modifier chip 1 increase damage by 20%. Chip 3 now with Savior status, the subsequent Nova Strike gains a 3 second true show time instead of 2 seconds. Huh, interesting. Okay, so then you get 1 extra second. Okay, cool. Passive 1 now with Savior status, a subsequent I feel like one of these two is wrong now because they both say that, and I don't think that's correct. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in there. Actually, makes it a little bit better. Actually, you could probably see it better. Passive 2, reduce damage taken by 35% with equipping a buster. Passive 4, reduce damage, increase damage taken by 35%. Damage dealt when equipping a buster. I think it's okay for this, which is kind of contradictory because these were copy X passives before. Though, again, realistically, they could have just put these together into one passive because I have been known to do that before. It's just easier for them to do it this way for copy X because copy X already had two separate passives that did this inherently. But I do think it would have been better to give them a different passive and then just, like, you know, put these two together. Passive 5 now heals with 40% and gain a 4-second true show time. Oh, that's interesting. What's the cooldown on it? It's still once per stage, probably. Fixing A2 increase damage by 40% when you save your status. It's pretty good. Fixing A3 passive 5 cannot be activated once every 30 seconds. And this is why it's no longer a full heal here. Because it used to be I don't remember how low you had to drop, but you basically go back to full and it triggers once per stage. And then your Fixing A3 used to be shorten the cooldown to, you know, so instead of once per stage, shorten the cooldown to 60 seconds. Now you heal for less, but you also get it twice as fast. So overall, this will heal more. I just don't remember what the prerequisite is for getting the heal to trigger in the first place. And then finally, assault equipment is getting a buff. I actually really like this. I like assault equipment. It is a fantastic weapon for raiding or any boss fights in general. So if you enjoy those, be sure to invest into the assault equipment because it is fantastic for that. So passive 3, increase rate of fire energy by 30%. So it's now at 10 rounds instead of, I think it was either at 6 or 8 before. I think. But the rate of fire increase is going to be great because higher rate of fire means more damage. There, hidden skill, destroy armor, increased damage taken by 65%. Before I think it was only 40%, so a 15% or 25% increase is pretty good there. As for the other things that are happening, Celebration Rico character buff. I think this was supposed to be like corrections or fixes. Ice Dragon Dance damage increased by 30%. All parts of the Ice Dragon. All parts of Ice Dragon now have tracking. Increased flight speed. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be there last week, but maybe it wasn't working correctly. Chip 2 now grants more efficient enhanced tracking. Correction, Rico. Fix a bug that causes 2-second show time. 2-second true show time. They did not passive 1 to become a 1-second true show time when locking passive 2. I'm glad that they're using this to actually address bugs that are in the game as well. For the events, we have a guild boss copy X. Ranking reward significantly improved. Character attack 150. Boss defense 50. I'm not too sure what this is. Oops, let me zoom in. I'm not too sure what this is actually going to mean from a gameplay perspective, because changing the numbers, the base numbers, might mean it's easier for us to deal damage, or might just be rebalancing in general. Only the character copy X has bonus damage. This is good to clarify here, because if we just say copy X and bonus damage, I can guarantee you people will be confused, like, well, why does the raid boss do increased damage? No, the raid boss is also a character in the game, so I do like the clarification for that. Aside from that, banners, copy X and DiVE Armor Iris pickup, massive rate of increase, plus 2 temple tickets are available in the pack section of the store. Vengeful DNA unlocked, assault weapon, and assault equipment free temple available. And that's it for the announcements. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shop real quick. Coming over to the shop, as per usual, don't forget to get your free daily pack. Very, very nice there. The daily DNA packs are back again, or maybe, what's the point of these? Come back so often? Like, I'm pretty sure these are here like every, like, once a 2-week timer refreshes, they just come back. It feels like they're always here. Also, here's the daily super limited voucher pack, so get you a free pull on the special Die Fest banner. And then here's a mega one. Again, I don't recommend buying those. The only thing I really recommend buying from these are the daily boost packs here, because you get so much value out of these. Assuming you log in for each day, you get a total of 2,700 elemental medals, which is close to 3 pulls for $15. Aside from that, you also get the benefits of each pack there. So yeah, that's really it from the shop. Coming up to the guild boss real quick. Now, my guild boss will probably never be defeated because my guild is basically inactive. I'm the only person left in my guild, but that's neither here nor there. Guild bosses are generally like your regular raid bosses, with the exception of there are 2 sub bosses here. I'll have a video going more into detail about it in a card somewhere on the screen now. Short version, you pick one of these, you beat them. Ooh, they shortened it as well. It used to be 10, now it's 5. Okay, that's good. And you pick the one that's more beneficial. Generally, you want to go for the attack buff. But yeah, that is something that you can do. And like I said, I'll put the card there, so I go more into detail about like the mechanics of raid bosses as well, like the attack bonus, things like that. But let's check the rewards real quick, because rewards supposedly greatly increased here. Oh wow, yeah, seems like there's a lot more rewards. Actually, maybe not. Let's look at the ranking rewards here. Copy X second form. Okay. Elemental medals. You'll get elemental medals no matter what ranking you are. But obviously, the higher rank you go in your guild, the more elemental medals you will have. Top 100 gets 100. You see 200 for top 30. Top 10 gets, or 4th through 10th gets 300. Third gets 500. Second gets 1,000, and the first gets 1,500. Are the challenge rewards any different? No. Coming over to the banners, here is the new banner here, the Copy X Dive Armor Iris banner. There are tickets here available, which as per usual you can buy, but I presume that we will get one of these from the stream as well. So as usual, once the stream happens, I'll have a short update code, so be sure to check that out. It'll be up within an hour of the stream ending. And other than that, with the Vengeful Vial banner here, so hopefully some of y'all get the Vengeful Vial or the assault equipment you've been yearning for. Or, you know, if you pull on this banner, hopefully you get the Copy X or the Dive Armor Iris you've been yearning for. Finally, I just want to do a real quick reminder here. Be sure to pick up your rewards from the Total Power Battle, because some of your rewards don't get sent to you automatically. And what I mean by that is, if I click on reward right here, you might notice that there's a collect all button. Be sure to click this, because if you do not, you will miss out on your rewards. You have to do this for the 3 different battle types here. The ranking rewards will get sent to you automatically. You can see here I'm ranked 84th, and there's no there's no click all button here. This reward will be sent to you after the event is over, because I know a lot of people end up not getting their rewards because they don't read the rules, and then they just miss out on these, and as a result they do not get the rewards from this. So just be sure to pick these up. I'd prefer if people get this than just seeing a whole bunch of people upset because they weren't able to pick up their rewards. All right, and that's it for this update. I forgot to mention earlier that there was no special login bonus again for this week. That's kind of weird. But yeah, nothing much else to say there. Yeah, that's it for this week. Hopefully, those of you that will be pulling for, one of the banners, you get what you want in a minimal amount of pulls. But other than that, catch you guys next time. Later.